and that's one thing that I've learned in life. And one of my favorite quotes is, want to know the difference between the master and the beginner? We got a brand new shipment of Shannon Cuddle. It's super soft. Now I'm going to bring it to the flannel and cuddle room. All right, I could carry it flat on my lap like this, but the doorways won't really allow for it. So what I do is I put it like this, wrap my chin around it, and use my shoulder to wedge it. And then I use my arm to kind of let it lay back like that, and then I just continue. Almost ran into that. We have a variety of colors, and the top shelf is 60 inches wide and the bottom shelf is 90 inches wide. And we are happy to order any Shannon Cuddle for you. The quilt store actually opened Wednesday, November 27th, 2013. Here I am with my family. And here I am in action, cutting the fabric and then carefully folding it so it looks nice and neat. Then you pin the fabric and you put it away. Sometimes the shelves can get pretty tight and full with all that fabric, so you have to find different ways to get it back in. So I bring it in that way.
Brought you lunch.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Got the classic PB&J. I have to guess what kind of jelly it is, though. I think it's strawberry. It's either strawberry or raspberry. I know it's not grape, and I know it's not blueberry. Yeah, that's definitely strawberry. It's pretty good. I have my fruit. And after lunch, I get back to work. Here I am jotting down the prices. Now I'm counting how many bolts there are, and now I'm accurately cutting. And I'm actually cutting a fat quarter right now, so I fold it open, and then I cut along the seam, and then I fold it. Here is actual footage of how fast I work. I cut really fast, and then I fold, then I repeat the process, grab a different bolt, and continue. And if I ever have to go to the bathroom, I just put this Post-it note on, like that, and then I lock it, and you better believe it, we've got accessible bathrooms here at Quilterati. The men's bathroom has a bunch of random miscellaneous supplies in it, such as these shovels, broom. I had my cat here one day, so we put his litter box right there. Yeah, a lot of utility stuff, so we'll get out of here. And now, to save the best for last, this is the women's bathroom. Very accessible. Looks a lot nicer in here. There's not a bunch of shovels and stuff everywhere. Alright, so when I cut a fat quarter is it's a half yard. So I cut it like this, but then I open it and then I cut on the seam. So that's a fat quarter. It's the same amount of material as a regular quarter. It's just in a different form. So I cut those for people. They can have a fat quarter of any fabric in the store. So they get, you know, their fat quarter, and then we're left with an excess piece, which is also a fat quarter. So when I have these extra pieces of fabric, I put them on the table, and I get to practice my folding skills because I get to put these back into the fat quarter bin where people can purchase them. But like I said, we also cut fat quarters of anything that people want. Decent. I'm sure I'll get better as the folding continues. So there's multiple ways to fold them. Every store does it different. Heck, I do it different every time I fold it. You just learn. You know, it's one fold at a time, and the more you practice things, the better you get. And that's one thing that I've learned in life. And one of my favorite quotes is, want to know the difference between the master and the beginner? The master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. So, never give up, never lose hope, always, always, always move forward, and yeah, failing is not failing unless you quit. Oh, perfect, thank you. Another joy of working at Quilterati is I get to open packages. It's like it's Christmas every single day. I wonder what this could be. I always get my reps in at the quilt shop. That's how I stay so strong. All right, it's closing time. I'm gonna head out. I hope you enjoyed this week's video, kind of a day in the life at the quilt shop. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Bye.
I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town.